Welcome to Empower today. I thought I'd show you around our new kitchen here at the church. Dave Hitchcock and others have worked really hard on it. Look at this, how wonderful it is. I can't wait till we have loads of people in here cooking together. For our day centre, Durling Day Centre, will be fantastic. Kids coming in the holidays to cook with each other. All kinds of things going on in this place. We cooked so many meals in here pre-lockdown and we can't wait to do it again. Today is Maundy, Thursday. It's April the 1st, April Fool's Day. It's my mother-in-law's birthday. Happy birthday, Alison. And I can't help but thinking sometimes, was Jesus a fool on Maundy, Thursday to eat that meal with all of the disciples? Because he knew that one of them was going to betray him. I think he knew that Judas was going to betray him. And we're told that Judas knew he was going to do that before he sat down for that meal. And Judas comes into an upper room and they eat food, not stuff like this, but bread and lamb and wine and grapes and all those things that remind them of the Passover, that remind them of that story from hundreds and hundreds of years ago, where they celebrated every year that the Jewish people who were slaves in Egypt were released by God and began their road to the promised land and to freedom. Every year they gathered. This would probably have been the third time that Judas and the other disciples had shared this meal with Jesus. They would have known, oh yeah, come Passover, we go up to Jerusalem with Jesus, we have a look around the temple, he gets a bit annoyed and then we share this meal together. It became part of their routine and their rhythm. But this time there's a twist. This time Jesus washes their feet, takes on the lowliest position as a servant. I mean, how foolish. That's April the 1st, if anything is, isn't it? And Jesus says to them, this bread is now my body given for you. He takes that flat bread, flat because it had no yeast in and therefore had no sin in it. It was clean, it was pure. And he gives it to them and says, this is my body broken for you. I mean, that would have stuck in the throat, wouldn't it, if anything would have done? How foolish of Jesus. And he takes the cup of wine. I think it's the third cup he takes out of 4 that they have, the one that celebrates that they are free. And he says, this is the new agreement of love between God and humanity. Drink from it, all of you, and I will drink it again with you when I come back. This is no funeral party. This is sombre and reflective and looking at Jesus dying, but also the hope of eternity and of Jesus returning. But was Jesus foolish, April the 1st, to eat that meal with Judas who would betray him? I mean, it's wise, isn't it, for us to distance ourselves from people who abuse us, people who are not good for us. We would tell a drug addict, wouldn't we, to stay away from his ex-dealer, even when he's become a Christian. We would tell somebody who's abused by their partner to stay away from her if she continues to abuse him. We would tell a child. Judas is going to betray Jesus and murder him. He's separating himself from the rest of the disciples and from Jesus and saying, you're not doing it my way, Jesus, so we're not going to do it at all. I'm going to hand you over to be betrayed and murdered. And he did that. But Jesus still ate the meal with him. Let's not get on our high horses though and kid ourselves, because Jesus shares that meal with us as well. Every time we break bread and every time we drink wine. And haven't you, like me, betrayed Jesus in some way, shape or form in our lives? And yet the good news is, if Jesus will sit down with Judas and give him another chance, then he does with us as well. And so this meal becomes for us a celebration, an emancipation, a reminder of the road to freedom that Jesus has put us on. Bless you.